Hey guys, so on today's video I'm going to be making home fries. So as you see, everything is cut and in the pan. So the first thing you're going to do is peel your potatoes. You're going to slice your potatoes, not in cubes, but you're going to slice them the long way. And then you're going to slice you some onions, some bell peppers, the red one and the green one. Okay, that's it. Now your pan, make sure you put some olive oil in your pan before you place your potatoes and your vegetables inside of the pan. Okay, and you're going to turn your fire on medium low. And then now I'm just going to add my seasonings that I like to use. Okay, so I have my black pepper here. I'll also put it in the description how I did it. All right guys, so you won't be lost. Some black pepper. All right, I have some onion powder. Now if you don't like peppers and onions, just you can still make this recipe without the peppers and just use the seasonings that I used. If you just like onions, just use onions and don't use peppers. But this is how I like to make my home fries. I like to do it like the diner. I don't like to do them in cubes. I also do not use sassoon in my potatoes. I don't need them to be red. But if you like it, that's great. All right. This is just some perfect seasoning that I'm putting on it. Okay. You definitely need some Lawry's. This is where your salt's gonna come in. Okay. I like to add a little bit of Italian seasoning. It just tastes good to me. Okay, and a little bit of adobo. Just a little bit. Alright, now we're going to stir this around. Okay, now we're stirring it. Now you can't really stir it. You kind of got to, because they got to cook. And once they cook down, then you can really stir it the way you want to. So I'm just lifting it up because the ones at the bottom has obviously got brown. You see some of it's getting brown. So I'm just kind of scooping it up. Alright. Now if you got a bigger pan, you can. But you really don't need a bigger pan. Like once it's cooked down, you're good to go. You're going to have so much more space. Alright, so I'm just going to continue stirring this around, getting it up. You know, the bottom ones to the top. And then I'm going to add the lid on top of it. And I'm going to leave a little bit of air, okay? So when I do it, just so some air can come out. But it's going to cook perfectly fine. Or you could also just leave it closed and then, check on it. You don't want no wet potatoes, but this is going to help steam it and help cook it. So me using a little bit of air is going to do both for me, alright? And then I'll show you what it should look like when it's done. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you how it's looking in the middle where it's nice, it's getting softer. The seasoning is all over the potatoes. I told you it would cook down a bit. I still wanted to cook because I wanted to fry. You see how some of the pieces is getting brown. I wanted to get nice and brown. Okay, so I done stirred it up and we're gonna still let this cook. Okay, so like I said, you're going to put your lid on, let some air in there. Alright, and then I'll show you the final touches. Alright guys, so my potatoes are pretty much done. Now you'll see some burnt pieces. Those be the best pieces. That's what give you it ain't burnt guys, that's what give the home fries some flavor. And you stir them around. I turn my fire off because they are done. And what I like to do too, I like to just break it up a little bit, like these potatoes. Not mash all of them, but some of them. Right? I stir it all around. Those burnt pieces be so good mixed in. Alright. So some people are like, oh my god, you burnt it. No, I did not burn it. It's perfect. This is mixed in. And then that's it, guys. These are my home fries, and they're done. Okay, there's nothing much more you need to do. All right. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channels. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Show some love. Share the video. Like the video. That way you could use this when you want to make some home fries and breakfast for you and your family. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.